And it kind of played on my mind a bit, you know, the scenarios that could have been, but not really, because you're just very polite. We're also very British, aren't we? All very polite. It's okay, that's fine. Yeah, no. So this kind of gnawed away at me, and this is my response to perhaps a slightly darker persona that, not that I'd wished I could have been, but in my mind I thought I could have been. Okay. It's called Love Thy Neighbour. While profanity shot from a frothing mouth, time slowed and slurred to show each flying glob of spittle flung, each clench of fist and jaw in vivid grotesque slow-mo. A face veined raw with angry hue, and the fume in the alcohol stokes. Our neighbour pulled out his insult repertoire, compiled for Willard Blakes. This slowing of time meant more choices were mine to baste in the juices of payback, until choice number one burnt hot like the sun and smoked as I dreamt of face meets tarmac. With no heated reply to expand the hot air, this lead-knuckled neighbour pushed on to declare, he'd kill me if he ever saw, if there ever was. Each superlative spat, without trace of because. One moment, I said, my plan in my head, you should stop swearing and speak decent instead. You see, I'm not one who'll refute or agree with accusations so pocked with profanity. You what? Says he, his orifice gaping, bottom lip drooling, incoherence grating. You're shouting and swearing, you look like a fool. Let's settle our differences decently. Let's fight to the death in a time-honoured duel. From the ornate stand in the porch of my home, I took a 4-foot blade with a handle of chrome and held it up for a neighbour to consider whether I was samurai savvy or just a beginner. All right, mate, I meant no offence, said a voice suddenly sober and on the defence. I'll keep the noise low and the dog from your garden, and for all that bad language I do beg your pardon. A smile hit my lips, I cannot deny, as he fled in a hurry to make matters comply. I rarely hear the music now. The dog is remarkably mute. The young are told to keep away, in case it's me in pursuit. The police, they found no weaponry, no swords or baseball bats, but they did admire the polish on the chrome that held our coats and hats. Okay.